Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a very pleasant good evening, everybody. Tom Lano broadcasting live from Ralph Engelstad Arena here in Thief River Falls. Coverage of the Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship game featuring the Stephen-Argyle Storm and the Cass Lake-Bena Panthers. Should be a great matchup. And, of course, last night we had the 8A Boys Basketball Championship game. And tonight it's the girls' turn, and we'll be hearing from the coaches. And before we continue, we'd like to welcome you to the pregame show brought to you by Solely Realty in Fosston, serving the Fosston and surrounding area with top-notch real estate service since 1968. Solely Realty in Fosston and Bitker Inc., celebrating Egg Month and the appreciation of the business from area farms. Let's tell them about the Farm Implement Tire Sale and Oil Change Special through the month of March. All Farm Implement tires are on sale. All brands of tires, all sizes, all Farm Implement tires, from the large tractor tire, truck tires, implement tires, all on sale at Bitker Inc. Put these savings in the farm plan today. Farm Implement tires are sale priced. Call Troy at 456-7467, 456-SHOP. Bitker Inc., located between Ada and Halstead. Well, these two teams come in on a roll, obviously. Stephen-Argyle, they won 6 in a row. They're 17-3. Cass Lake-Bena, they won 5 of their last 6, and they come in with a record of 16-5. And you have to take that record with a grain of salt because 2 of their losses were forfeit losses to Kellier Northome and LaPorte. There was a player eligibility issue there, so they had to forfeit those games. And had they been official wins, that would have given them a 12-game winning streak. And as it happened to be, it was a 10-game winning streak before they suffered a loss to Duluth Marshall. Their 2 or 3 actual losses, 2 have come against Mountain Iron Buell, and they are playing in the state tournament. They won the Section 7 championship last night. The other loss came against Duluth Marshall, and they're playing for their section championship tonight in AA. And in all 3 of those games, Cass Lake-Bena lead. We'll be back with our pregame coaches, comments, and more. You're listening to coverage of the Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship game on KRJB 106.5 FM, KKCQ 96.7 FM, Garden Valley Channel 37, and yourliveevent.com.
The Seed Specialists, they're the guys at Select Ag on Highway 59 in Mahnomen. Contact Mitch or Tyler today, 218-936-4026. Select Ag is a Pioneer seed dealer. They carry corn, sunflower, alfalfa. They have Extend and Liberty Link brand soybeans, and they deliver. And Select Ag offers crop protection as well. Contact Select Ag today, 218-936-4026. Mitch and Tyler, your seed specialists at Select Ag in Mahnomen.
Anxious about your retirement funds? We don't blame you. At Bighorn Financial Services, we can help you build confidence within your retirement planning process by offering the ability to not only invest, but protect the money you've worked so hard to put away for the future. If your goal is to grow retirement assets without the risk of losing money in the long term, now is the time to call. Learn how to grow and protect your retirement with the help of Bighorn Financial Services. Call me, Kurt Fillion, at 218-689-6880 to set your appointment soon. Securities offered through FPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
Welcome back to Ralph Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls. The Stephen-Argyle Storm and the Cass Lake-Bena Panthers playing for a trip to the State Girls Basketball Tournament. And our pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by the Border Bank in Clearbrook and the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy. Call Gary Balsam at 218-236-6661 at the Georgetown Farmers. Tim Anderson and Tim Seidel at Georgetown Agronomy. GeorgetownFarmers.com. They welcome you to call or stop in and discuss how they can help you on your farm. The Georgetown Farmers Elevator thanks you for selling your grain and purchasing your seed, chemical, and agronomy services from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator. They are working for you, the area farmers. And let's begin with Martin Wind, head coach of the Cass Lake-Bena Panthers.
So congratulations on getting to a section final. I know you told me it was 16 years between visits to the section semifinals. How about the section finals?
Yeah, the same thing. It was about 16 years. It was the first time we made it here. So, 16 years for this game.
Well, you were coming off an awesome performance against the Fosston Greyhounds, especially defensively. They had 30 turnovers in the game. I mean, it's been a long time since Fosston's had that many turnovers in one game.
Yeah, I mean, the girls just come out quick and they moved their hands a lot, moved their feet, and we just, I didn't expect that to happen with Fosston.
Just seemed like your girls played with a lot of intensity and focus from the get-go that night.
Yep, ever since the playoffs started, the whole main thing was working on defense, and that's just how we've been playing the last 3 games.
Okay, you've been playing the postseason in your home gym and then the one game at Fosston. Now you're at Engelstad Arena. Your thoughts on that?
Oh, it's great being here. As a player, I played here, and it's great playing, so now I get to coach here with these girls, and they're pretty excited to play here.
A lot of people fail to realize how young you are. I mean, a lot of experienced underclassmen, but overall, a pretty young team you've got.
Oh, yeah. We have 2 seniors that play pretty good minutes, but other than that, we're juniors and a couple freshmen and an 8th grader that play a lot of our minutes.
Taryn Fraser, I think she had 6 points the other night against Fosston, but she's got a great supporting cast, and she does so many other things to help lead your team to wins.
Yeah, she's a great leader, on and off the court. But the main thing is on the court, she controls the game. She knows when to push it. She knows when to slow it down. She knows who's hitting, and she keeps finding them. That's just having a great floor general on the court for us.
Any concerns about shooting in this big venue?
I hope not, but at least I'm glad we got a shoot around before the game here for a half hour, so that'll help us a lot. Some of our bench players already told our starters and the main players that they're going to get all the shots tonight, so that's great to hear that our team come up and told us to do that. So,
and both teams are in the same boat.
Oh yeah, yep. That's the biggest thing is no one got to play here this year, first game here, so we'll see what happens.
Well, let's talk about your opponent tonight, Stephen-Argyle. Certainly another very solid team from top to bottom.
Yeah, but I seen them play. One game this year, and they're tough. They got a couple big girls and a couple good shooters, so should be a good game tonight. Okay, on the way over here, did you sense a lot of butterflies with your girls, or not so bad? I think it was more when we left the school. We have a really big fan following, so they escorted us out. A couple fire trucks, a couple police officers, and then we had fans lined up on the road. So it was really, I think that's when it all settled in. And then we got on the bus, and everyone relaxed, calm, and I think we're ready to go. I was impressed with your fan support at Fosston, considering the boys were playing that same night. Yeah, we had, we only get 125 tickets, and this game sold out in 15 seconds, 125 tickets. Jeez, 15 seconds? Yes, refreshing, all the sales were online, and they were gone just like that. Okay, well, that's great support. Martin, congratulations again, good luck, and if you have a chance, we'll chat after the game. Sounds good, thanks.
Martin Wind, head coach of the Cass Lake-Bena Panthers. Again, they come in with official record of 16 wins and 5 losses. You're listening to the pregame show brought to you by Bitker Inc. and Solely Realty of Fosston. We'll continue with the pregame coaches' comments. We'll have a chat with Stephen-Argyle head coach Heidi Carlson next. You're listening to coverage of the Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship game on KRJB 106.5 FM, KKCQ 96.7 FM, Garden Valley Channel 37, and yourliveevent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
The Ada Borup School District is committed to excellence. Visit ada.k12.mn.us for the latest school information with education, athletic, events, parent resources, bus routes, COVID-19 updates, and more. The Ada Borup School staff and administration welcomes all students pre-K through seniors to a positive learning environment. For additional information or questions, call the Ada Borup School 784-5300, ada.k12.mn.us, or on Facebook. West Main Pizza Ada welcomes you with the return of indoor seating and dining. West Main Pizza is now providing waiter staff. They'll now be serving you at your table. Dine in. Enjoy the new menu items at West Main Pizza. Breadsticks, salads, wraps, subs, paninis, pasta, calzones, sweet treats, pizzas, and more. Takeout, curbside, and delivery service continues to be offered from West Main Pizza. They welcome you to come enjoy indoor dining.
Service is something that's taken very seriously at the Bennett Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead. John Wayne and Marissa know that service is important to you, their customer. They keep you informed and educated on the latest changes in crop insurance coverage and giving you fast claim services. John Wayne and Marissa at the Bennett Hoagland Agency have the experience and involvement with crop insurance, which helps to better serve the area farmer with crop insurance information. They thank you for your business, and they remind you, if you have any questions about crop insurance, visit them at the Bennett Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead.
Tom Lano back here at Ralph Engelstead Arena in Thief River Falls, and Jake Berkemeyer doing the camera work again this evening as we're about set to crown a champion in Section 8A girls basketball. Stephen-Argyle taking on Lake-Bena. Both of these teams going a lot further this year compared to last year. Lake-Bena lost to Red Lake in the quarterfinal round 73-69. Close game. Red Lake, of course, went on to win the section title last year. And Stephen-Argyle also lost in the quarterfinals to Red Lake County Central last year, 57-50. Stephen-Argyle 2 years ago lost to Red Lake in the finals and went to state 3 years ago where they lost to Mountain Iron Buell and Ada Borup at the state tournament. Let's continue with our pregame coaches' comments, again brought to you by the Border Bank in Clearbrook and the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy. Here's the first-year head coach of the Stephen-Argyle Storm, Heidi Carlson.
Heidi, thanks for joining us on the pregame show. Congratulations on getting to the section final here, but just getting here is one thing. You want to win that one more game.
Right, yeah, it's we're taking it step by step, so this is just one more step, and it's been a great ride, and we're enjoying every moment of it.
How big was that win against, at the time, undefeated Fosston at the tail end of the regular season?
That was huge for us. It really lifted us up and got us to where I think took us here.
I thought your team that night played a lot like Cass Lake did against Fosston the other night. Just you came out of the gates quickly and played with a lot of confidence.
And that's what we told the girls before we came out. We have to own this game right from the beginning, and we told them that's what we have to do tonight too.
How about your opponent tonight, Cass Lake-Bena?
We've seen a few game tapes on them, and we've been working on a few things. We've had 2 days to work on that, so a few things we're going to try, and hoping it all goes in our favor.
Okay, you've been in this role before as an assistant coach. Your first year as head coach, almost a dream come true.
Oh, it is. It's definitely been a dream come true, and I have a great assistant in Gary Kotz. He's been around for a long time. He actually coached me, so I'm kind of aging him. He didn't coach me. He coached against me in high school. But I also have Coach Lindgren. He's in my back pocket still.
A former coach told me just the other night, she said, coaching is easier than watching a son or a daughter play. Well, you're doing both tonight. Would you agree with that?
Oh, it truly is. It's easier to be, for me, it's easier to be on the bench than in the stands because I have a little bit of control. Not much, but a little bit. But, I just have to put that aside. That grace is mine, and they're all mine. Mm-hmm. They're all mine, and I try to treat them all the same way. And we just go with that, and we're just one huge family. We got to remember that.
Yeah, your postseason run here, you've had a few close calls along the way, but maybe that's not such a bad thing.
Right. We've had to dig ourselves out of a few holes we put ourselves in. So it's, I think, sometimes better to have those kind of games than it is to be winning by 30, 50 points.
Well, I asked Martin the same question. How about butterflies with the girls? Do you feel there's a few?
You know, they had a really nice send-off from both small communities that we have that we're from, and they were not one bit jittery on the bus, so hopefully they're just very talkative.
Okay. And everybody's feeling okay?
Everybody's feeling great, yep.
Okay. Heidi, thanks for your time. Good luck. If you have a chance, we'll chat after the game.
All right, thank you.
Heidi Carlson, head coach of the Stephen-Argyle Storm. They come in with a record of 17 wins and 3 losses. When we come back here on the pregame show, we will break down how the regular seasons went for these two teams, and we'll do that next. You're listening to coverage of the Section 8A girls basketball title game from Thief River Falls on KKCQ 96.7 FM, KRJB 106.5 FM, Garden Valley Channel 37, and yourliveevent.com.
Anxious about your retirement funds? We don't blame you. At Bighorn Financial Services, we can help you build confidence within your retirement planning process by offering the ability to not only invest, but protect the money you've worked so hard to put away for the future. If your goal is to grow retirement assets without the risk of losing money in the long term, now is the time to call. Learn how to grow and protect your retirement with the help of Bighorn Financial Services. Call me, Kurt Fillion, at 218-689-6880 to set your appointment soon. Securities offered through FPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Christian Motors. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. They're located on Highway 32 North in Fertile. Christian Motors features a quality line of cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and they've got the best prices around. You can stop by the lot or you can check out the selection online at christianmotors.com. And don't forget about Christian Motors Service Department. Christian Motors, proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer on Highway 32 North in Fertile.
This is Rocky Brune from Community Co-op's Energy Solutions team. Will, Sherwood, and myself will deliver customer service and energy solutions to your farm or business operation. I'm in your area making calls and look forward to seeing you soon. Community Co-op's Energy Solutions will meet with you at your location virtually or on the phone. Contact us at 1-888-935-2281 and hear how we can help you with your energy solutions from Community Co-ops.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Back here at the Ralph and Thief River Falls Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship game coming up, and I'm Tom Lano. Jake Berkemeyer is here. Jake, you were here last night for the boys' title game, and yeah, it's a different feel. No bands, no concession stands, smaller crowds, but at least they're getting these games in.
Yeah, it's kind of what been the MO for the whole season is the small crowds, but especially when you get into a bigger, especially an open venue like this with the way it's designed with the hockey arena and the concourse and everything. It's a big venue without a lot of sound in it that you would normally expect at this stage of the postseason, this championship game. So it is a little bit of a, throws you off a little bit. As a radio guy, it throws us off a little bit here. So players, you just got to play through it right now.
Well, absolutely. Well, we have two teams that deserve to be here tonight. Cass Lake-Bena, again, coming in at 16-5. Their two losses to Mountain Iron Buell came by the same score of 74-64. And against Duluth Marshall, they lost 80-75, but had a 9-point lead in that game. Stephen-Argyle, and Coach Heidi Carlson alluded to it earlier, they had a little bump in the road there. They won their first 8 games, lost to Crookston, nothing to be ashamed of there. Then they won 3 in a row. So they were 11-1, but then back-to-back losses to Goodrich Grigla, and then they lost to Red Lake Falls 69-58. And, well, they avenged that loss, Jake, with a win over Red Lake Falls to get to this game, 67-58. So, almost the same score there, but reversal of fortunes as far as who won and lost.
Yeah, and watching that one from afar, we had other games going on, a lot of games going on that night. It was a tight, 2-point game with like 5 minutes left there, back and forth, and yeah, they obviously got out to the win. So you've been in those tight pressure games, as you talked about with Heidi. There, that's good. It tests you, gets you ready, keeps you on your toes here for this winner go home ball game.
Yeah, and of course, so the state tournament's going to look a little different this year. The quarterfinal games at our pre-selected outstate locations, kind of the way it used to be several years ago, and then moved on to the Twin Cities. But like I said, looking at what happened in the fall for volleyball and football, I mean, I think everybody's grateful that we're just heading in that right direction.
Oh yeah, I mean, to play a postseason tournament, obviously we saw what happened with the final day of the girls tournament last year, the boys tournament, and then the fall and the spring and everything. So, I mean, I don't care where I'm going to play. If I get to play, I'm going to be pumped up here for a state tournament game. And you don't know who you're going to play with. You just know it's going to be from section 5, 6, or 7. That's really all you can tell going into that quarterfinal round.
Well, when we come back here on the pregame show, we'll take a look at our starting lineups brought to you by Palyabicki's Express, located in downtown Fosston, and by Norman County Implement. You're listening to our pregame show on KRJB 106.5 FM, KKCQ 96.7 FM, Garden Valley Channel 37, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. We have established robust COVID-19 safety rules for our workers, and when they're not at work on our project, they're advised to follow local health guidelines because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
Franson Bank and Trust is proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses of the Red River Valley. I'm Greg Slaughton, president of the Franson Bank in Ada. We're a Farmer Mac lender with competitive rates on equipment, land financing, and operating lines. With Franson's online and mobile banking, you can access your accounts and make deposits from anywhere, even from the cab of your tractor. Call Danielle or me and see how we can help you get 2021 off to a great start. 218-784-7124 or make an appointment online at fransonbank.com. Member FDIC.
The Holly JCs is all about giving back to their community. They are a part of many community events such as the Night to Unite, the Fall Stag, the Holly Rodeo, the Holes for Heroes Ice Fishing Tournament, and the Sandboxville. Since 2016, the Holly JCs has given nearly $60,000 in donations. To keep the support going, they need new members. Join the team and have fun at the Holly JCs. Find them on Facebook.
Heart of Lakes Meats is a proud supporter of the Heart of Lakes Conference. Thanks to all Heart of Lakes school districts, coaches, and student athletes for their hard work and adaptability through this winter season. The future looks brighter knowing we can face challenges together. The best way out is always through, and we believe we will come out of these challenges strong. Heart of Lakes Meats is a USDA-inspected meat processing plant located in Pelican Rapids. We support our local farmers and community any way we can. Good luck to all Heart of Lakes Conference teams from Heart of Lakes Meats in Pelican Rapids.
Back here at the Ralph and Thief River Falls, our starting lineups brought to you by Palyabicki's Express in Fosston, a truly convenient stop with new pumps, convenient items you need, and fast, friendly service. Palyabicki's Express, they open bright and early at 6 o'clock every morning. Palyabicki's Express at the stoplights in Fosston. And also brought to you by Norman County Implement. They have on the lot ready for spring tillage a 41-foot model 2100, an I-2100 Salford, a local trade in good condition priced at $50,000. And new equipment at Norman County Implement includes one 35-foot versatile Fury with 22-inch notched blades, rubber rollers, and also one new demo unit, a versatile Fury, 35-foot. Call Chuck or Neil for pricing on these two new versatile Fury tillage units at Norman County Implement. Thanking you for your business, Norman County Implement at 218-784-2961. The home team on the scoreboard will be Cass Lake-Bena. They'll start with number 2, Taryn Fraser, a junior. Number 5, Chrysalyn Seeley, a junior. Number 14, Alyssa Wright, a freshman. Number 21, Kaylee Fineday, a senior. And number 34, Amira LaDuke, a junior. The Storm will go with number 2, Leah Johnson, a 5'9 senior. Number 5, Greta Weberg, a 5'6 junior. Number 14, Mary Kazmierczak, a 5'5 junior. Number 15, Riley Mooney, a 5'7 junior. And number 23, Grace Carlson, a 6'1 junior. Starting lineups brought to you by Palibicki's Express and Norman County Implement. The opening tap, the 8A Girls Basketball Championship game moments away on KKCQ 96.7 FM, KRJB 106.5 FM, Garden Valley Channel 37, and YourLiveEvent.com.
We are part of so many great communities across North Dakota. From small farm towns to big cities, one thing is for sure, we are proud to be part of your community. Hello, this is Dustin with Irie Insurance, and I am proud to work for Irie Insurance because we give back to our communities in so many ways, like United Way School Drive, the North Dakota Corn Growers Association, our local schools, and youth sports. So thank you for letting us be a part of your community and help protect it. To see some of our community efforts up and down the valley, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Knights of Columbus Council 8280 welcomes you to their drive-through takeout-only fish fry Friday, March 26th. $20 donation serving from 4:30 to 7 p.m. All proceeds from this event will go to the Erica Kritzberger family. $20 meal donation, pay at the drive-through. It is the traditional Knights of Columbus Council 8280 fish fry meal takeout only Friday, March 26th. St. Joe's Church, Ada, 4:30 to 7 p.m.
Kubiak's Family Foods is your locally owned and operated grocery store. Located on the south side of Highway 2, about a mile west of the stoplights in Bagley. They are a full-service grocery store with weekly specials, and Tuesday is Senior Citizen Day. Shoppers 60 and older receive 5% off their purchases. Kubiak's Family Foods, where our customers are family. Come in and see us today.
Realty can be confusing. That's why it's important to choose a professional when you're buying or selling. Anthony Lavoie with Lavoie Realty Incorporated offers full commercial real estate services, agricultural land sales, hunting land sales, all categories of commercial real estate sales, commercial space leasing, real estate consulting, and real estate investing. Contact Anthony today. 218-261-1137. Anthony Lavoie with Lavoie Realty Incorporated.
Westmeister Dental is dedicated to providing its patients with the best appropriate dentistry to help them maintain their health, comfort, and beauty for their lifetime. We know every person is different, and we will help you stay healthy and offer the level of care that you desire. With offices in Crookston at 1726 University Avenue or by phone 253-4204 or 281-4323. See or call Westmeister Dental today.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit the Lynn Fours Agency, Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Manoman, LynnForsAgency.com. The Lynn Fours Agency, your insurance source.
Welcome back to this Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship game. And we're glad you're joining us on this Friday evening. We had the boys title game last night. And congratulations to Badger Greenbush Middle River on a trip to the state tournament. And Jake, you were here for that game last night. A tape-to-tape win for BGMR. Cass Lake-Bena made a run there, but came up a little short.
Yeah, the beginning part of the game, tough for the Panther boys to get the shots to fall, and kind of got them a little bit of hole, but not able to fall too far behind that they couldn't put some pressure on, make a run for it. But congratulations again, the Gators get it done there in the end.
Yeah, and it was a physical game.
Very physical, very physical.
Well, the opening tip coming up shortly, brought to you by Markuson Accounting. Call Doug Markuson at 784-6002. Put Doug Markuson and Markuson Accounting Service of Ada to work for you. Marcuson Accounting Service in Ada, 784-6002, located in the Arvig building in Ada, with the experience to help you with your tax preparation, your accounting, payroll, also for planning or retirement or other tax and accounting questions. Contact Doug Marcuson at 784-6002. Marcuson Accounting sponsoring the opening tap. And I don't care what, everybody says, there's got to be a few butterflies floating around right now.
Oh, I would imagine so. I was never good enough to get to this stage as a player, so I'm just going to take your word for it, Tom.
Absolutely. We're broadcasting from the KRJB radio booth. Laura Tweeten, Thriving Financial. Leave a legacy. Plan for the future. Visit with Laura Tweeten, Thriving Financial representative. Stephen-Argyle wearing the white uniforms this evening with the dark blue and gold numerals and trim. Catholic-Bena in the maroon uniforms. They, again, are the home team on the scoreboard with the white numerals and white trim. And I broadcast the Catholic-Bena game the other night against Fosston, and I don't know if it was a perfect game, but it might have been the closest thing to it by Catholic-Bena.
Well, yeah, I mean, you were there, obviously. I was just watching from afar, following what you could tell me, and then also just reading scores and stuff. And yeah, to hold a very good Greyhound team to 30 points on their home floor while putting up 60 or 58, I guess. Yeah, that's playing well, and you hope it transfers over here to tonight for both teams. You always want to, leave it all out there on the court.
Well, yeah, the game between Fosston and Catholic-Bena was tied at 2, and then the Panthers scored 21 in a row. All set to go here. Stephen-Argyle going from our right to left, and the tap, Carlson going up against Kaz Mirchek. And we're underway. Stephen-Argyle with the opening possession. Leah Johnson with it out on top to Weberg. Over on the right side to Mooney. You'll hear her name a lot. Mooney with a nice pass in, and Carlson couldn't get it to drop. And a long defensive rebound for Catholic-Bena, pulled out of there by Fine Day. So Carlson had a good look there, but it wouldn't drop. And now Catholic-Bena with their initial possession of the game. Here's Seeley with the ball. She had a big night against Fosston. Baseline shot, no good. Weak side rebound controlled by Mooney for Stephen-Argyle. Long pass down the floor. Here's a drive and a shot, and we have our first foul of the game against the Catholic-Bena Panthers. So both teams missing their initial shots of the game. And Riley Mooney will go to the Mustang Seats free throw line to shoot 2. Foul was called on Alyssa Wright of the Panthers, her first and the team's first. So Mooney at the line, first free throw good, and the Storm on top, 1-0. Again, that foul called on Alyssa Wright. She's a freshman for Catholic-Bena. Second free throw, good. So Riley Mooney knocks them both down, and the Storm with a 2-0 All right, the foul is on Leah Johnson, her first, and the team's first. And this is Seeley at the line for Lake-Bena. First one is good. That's her first point. And both teams come out shooting well at the free throw stripe. We're tied at 4, 16:01 left to go in the first half. Seeley to shoot another free throw for the Panthers, and that is good. So the two teams have combined 6 for 6 at the line, and the Panthers have a 5-4 lead. Little three-quarter pressure applied here by Lake-Bena. Kazmierczak trying to get it across the timeline, tipped out of bounds. Nice job there defensively by Fine-Day to tip it out. So 2 minutes and 9 seconds have gone by. It's a 5-4 lead for Lake-Bena. The winner goes on to state. Weberg in the backcourt, had it knocked away, and nope, there's a reach-in foul on Seeley. So Seeley picks up the foul. That's team foul number 3 on Lake-Bena, and Jake, that's her second foul.
Yeah, 2 early quick ones here. You want to watch it now here. Also, just want to say, too, apologize for the momentary audio loss there. So we got everything connected right now. Quick bug got in the system. All good to go, though.
All right, Kazmierczak throws it out to Weberg. Weberg getting back to Kazmierczak on the right side to Johnson in the corner. Mooney, cross-court pass. Kazmierczak hits a little runner. Nice shot by Kazmierczak, and Stephen-Argyle back on top at 6-5. Now Frazier across the center line for Lake-Bena on the right wing to Fine-Day. Kaylee Fine-Day over on the left wing. LeDuc to Fine-Day. Fine-Day in the circle, throws it back out now to Frazier. Frazier on the right side of Reyes. That's Maya Reyes, and she throws it away, stolen away by Mooney. Lake-Bena's first turnover. Mooney with a bounce pass to Kazmierczak. Here's Weberg with the drive, and the 6-footer off the back rim, no good, and they fight for the rebound, and Frazier comes up with it. And the Panthers bring it across the center line, trailing 6-5. Baseball pass, Frazier to Fine-Day. Fine-Day to LeDuc. LeDuc hit that three-pointer earlier. Now Frazier with the ball over on the left wing to Reyes. She'll shoot the 3, and that's off the back rim, no good. Nice rebound by Carlson, her first board. And the outlet to Weberg, down to Mooney. Mooney with a little opening to the rack, throws it up, no good, but a foul on Lake-Bena. And again, Jake the Storm aggressive, taking it to the basket.
Yeah, seeing a concentrated effort to not only get it inside, but push the tempo as well, too. Great outlet pass, get up, and then the transition offense there to attack and get to the line.
Foul was on Maya Reyes, her first and the team's fourth, and the first free throw is good for Mooney. And the Storm start 5 for 5 at the free throw line, and they now lead 7-5. 3.5 minutes into the ball game. And the second free throw is good. So Riley Mooney, a perfect 4 for 4 at the line. And it's 8-5, Stephen-Argyle. 14:28 left to go in the first half. Frazier, Fine-Day is going to shoot a 3, and it's no good. And the rebound controlled by Mooney, her second rebound. She'll bring it up the floor herself for Stephen-Argyle. And there's a pass stolen away by Frazier. Frazier off to the races, goes in and scores. Taryn Frazier with a steal and layup. And that makes it a 1-point lead for Stephen-Argyle, 8-7. Kazmierczak to Weberg. Across the center line, Weberg, they're trying to trap her. And now a pass to Mooney in the corner. Johnson shoots the 3, no good. And the rebound on the other side by Reyes. And the Panthers with a chance to reclaim the lead, down 8-7. Here's LeDuc on the right side. Frazier on the left wing. Fine-Day shoots and nails the 3-point shot. And we're going to have a timeout called by Stephen-Argyle. Gabby Fine-Day, the 8th grader, knocks down the triple. And on the Linfors Insurance Agency and Energy Solutions Community Co-op scoreboard, it's 10-8, Lake-Bena. Timeout Storm, and we're back with more.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Springfield Works coming, and so are the savings from Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. All filters and shovels, 10% discounts now with pre-season, pre-spring pricing. New equipment arrivals on the lot that are field ready include the versatile Fury, new 35-foot with 22-inch notch blades, rubber rollers, and also a new demo unit, versatile Fury, 35-foot. Talk with Chuck O'Neill on the equipment at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business.
Back here in Thief River Falls, Stephen-Argyle coming out of the timeout, but they turn it over on a traveling violation, so Lake-Bena with the ball. Here's Leduc deep in the right corner with the left-handed dribble. Cross-court pass to Fraser. Fraser defended by Weberg. Here's Reyes with the ball. Reyes throwing it back out. Leduc. And the Panthers with a 2-point lead, 10-8. They've knocked down a couple of threes. Here's Reyes getting it back out to Kaylee Fine-Day. Baseline drive, Fraser, and they're going to call her for a travel, and the turnovers are even at 2 apiece. So the Storm will inbound in the backcourt. This is Weberg with it. 10-8, Lake-Bena on top. Storm trying to break the press. A deflected pass stolen away by Kaylee Fine-Day. Fraser takes it in. Lots of contact, and she got fouled, and Fraser will go to the Mustang Seeds free throw line to shoot 2. Taryn Fraser, her first trip to the line tonight. And they call the foul on Kazmiracek, her first and the team's second on the Storm. First free throw for Fraser is good, and boy, Jake, both teams are coming out shooting on fire at the free throw line.
Yeah, hitting these shots early on, always good to see. Usually means you're pretty locked in there when you're able to hit those. Good to see the defense, too, of Lake-Bena being aggressive there in that full court trapping, too, as the second free throw is hit. And able to force some turnovers and offensive production off of it.
Now the two teams are combined 10 for 10 at the line now. Stephen-Argyle throwing it away again, and Taryn Fraser comes up with a loose ball. And there's a steal by Mooney, and Stephen-Argyle brings it the other way. Mooney across the timeline. The Storm down by 4 now at 12-8. Here's Weberg with the ball. Weberg with the left, now the right-handed dribble. Weberg throws up the runner from the free throw line, off the back rim, no good. And another one-and-done possession for Stephen-Argyle as the rebound was controlled by Amira Leduc for Lake-Bena. And now the Panthers set it up. Here's Fine-Day for 3. Yes! Another three-point shot by the 8th grader, Gabby Fine-Day. And it's 15-8 now. Lake-Bena on a 10-0 run. And the Storm throw it away and seem to be a bit rattled right now.
Yeah, I was just going to say, need to come up with a big stop here and, a bucket or something to get some momentum back your way. Fine-Day with the, 6 quick points and some turnovers here. You want to, stop it before it unravels too much on you.
Yeah, the Panthers have scored 10 in a row, and they've got the ball back again. 3 threes for Lake-Bena, just 1 2-point field goal so far. And here's Gabby Fine-Day, another three-point shot from the top of the key, hits the top of the backboard, and it's a live ball. Rebound cleared away by Mooney, her third rebound. Over on the left side, Johnson for Stephen-Argyle. Now a traveling call, another one on the Storm. That is 6 turnovers committed by Stephen-Argyle.
Yep, drug the back foot. That's why you don't want to pick up your dribble too soon on the perimeter. Keep your options open that time, though. A little hesitation on the pass and travel.
All right, now back to action. Reyes over on the left wing to Gabby Fine-Day. Top of the key to Taryn Fraser. Left side to Leduc. Leduc can shoot the 3. She hit one earlier. Now she drives a lane, and the shot came up short. Carlson comes up with her second rebound. Now Mooney off the outlet pass for Stephen-Argyle. Storm trying to end a scoring drought. Just about turned it over there. Now it squirts to the hands of Osowski, but it was last touched by the Panthers. Storm get it back. 11-13 left to go in the first half. Carlson's going to come out, and Emily Gunderson, a 5'7" senior, will check in for the Storm. And the Storm will inbound. Pass comes out to Efta. Efta with an entry pass. Mooney trying to put the dribble down, knocked out of her hands, out of bounds, and Reyes was in on that play along with Leduc for Lake-Bena.
Yeah, everyone really crowded up in the lane on that possession there. I don't know if that was by design or if the spacing just got off on that inbounds play.
Panthers love to trap. They love to press. They play great defense, and that's why they're here tonight. Here's a 3 by Johnson for Stephen-Argyle. No good. And Gabby Finday with a weak side rebound for Cass Lake-Bena. And Finday with it, and she's going to pull up for the three, and that one came up way short and goes out of bounds. So she made her first two, has missed her last 2 3-pointers, and the Storm take over.
Yeah, it was almost like the heat check three that time.
Yeah, exactly. Osowski with the ball in the backcourt. Almost dribbled into a trap there, and now we have a foul on Cass Lake-Bena. The Cass came to Mooney, and that will be team foul number 5 on the Panthers. And the first personal called on Gabby Finday. Storm will inbound. This is Efta with the ball. She's a 9th grader. Over on the right side, Osowski. Dangerous pass, deflected and stolen away. The Storm with their 7th turnover. Here comes Kaylee Finday. That was Reyes who deflected the pass. Reyes back to Kaylee Finday. And Finday will hand the ball off to Leduc. Leduc with the ball for Cass Lake-Bena. 10:27 left in the first half. It's 15-8 Cass Lake-Bena. They've scored the last 10 points. Taryn Fraser over on the right side. Gabby Finday in the corner to Kaylee Finday. Entry pass to Leduc underneath, and she got fouled. And Amira Leduc is about to go to the Mustang Seats free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, defense fronting there, so seal her off with the hip there. Let the pass come over the top of the defense, catch and try and put it up, but couldn't get the bucket. But here comes free throw attempts number 1, up and rolls off, no good.
They're human after all. That's the first miss between the two teams. She'll shoot another. 10-0 run here for Cass Lake-Bena, and they lead 15-8 with 10:13 left in the first half. And Leduc to shoot another free throw, and that's off the rim, no good, but a long rebound picked up in the corner by Gabby Finday, and the Panthers get it back. Leduc cross court in the corner to Reyes. Reyes with the drive in the runner, no good, and another rebound for Mooney for Stephen-Argyle. That's her 4th rebound. Mooney pushes it the other way over on the left wing. Here's Riverd over on the left side to Osowski. Osowski on the right wing to Efta. And the Storm going deep into their bench early in the game here. Mooney, the pass deflected, lots of contact, but they let it go. Fraser with the steal goes in and scores. Taryn Fraser with 6 points, and it's a 12-0 run for Cass Lake-Bena, and another timeout taken by the Stephen-Argyle Storm, their second. Timeouts brought to you by the Foston A&W and by Nick Prothero of Ada, your Pioneer seed dealer. On the Linfors Insurance Agency and Community Co-op Energy Solution scoreboard, it's 17-8. Cass Lake-Bena with the lead here on KRJB, KKCQ, Garden Valley Channel 37, and yourliveevent.com.
Evan here from Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts with convenient tools we offer to make your life easier. Submit your refill 24/7 with the Nord's Pharmacy app or by calling into our automated refill line. Receive a text letting you know that your prescription's ready, and then pick it up at our drive-thru that's open late, 7:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Have more than one refill? We can line them up with our free med synchronization program, so you're only making one stop. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts here in Foston.
Looking to start your own business? How about needing to grow and expand your current business? Then there's no better place than Norman County. Contact the Norman County EDA for information, grants, and incentives available when you expand, relocate, or start a new business in Norman County. The Norman County EDA has provided $740,000 to Norman County businesses in CARES Act retention grants. There may be additional dollars available to you through the Norman County EDA Small Business Loan Fund. For applications or to find out what Norman County offers your business, visit with the Norman County EDA. Go online, discovernormancounty.com.
Back here at Thief River Falls for the second time in a row, Stephen-Argyle calls a timeout. They turn the ball over, and Kaylee Finday hits a 3-point shot. It's a 15-0 run for Cass Lake-Bena. Now Mooney with the drive, and the bank shot, and that won't go. And the rebound controlled by Gabby Finday. Boy, she doesn't play like an 8th grader. She gets it across the timeline, and this game getting away from Stephen-Argyle. They're down by 12. Just past the halfway point of the first half. Fraser with a left-handed pass over to Amira Leduc. Leduc with it at the top of the key. Picks up the dribble, let it knocked away, gets it back. Nice pass to Kaylee Finday under the basket. Stolen away, though, by Weberg. Turnover number 4 for Cass Lake-Bena. Stephen-Argyle with the ball. Weberg over on the right side. Now Mooney with the ball for the Storm. Mooney kicks it back out. Here's Efta. Thought about shooting it. Weberg with an entry pass to Carlson, and Carlson scores her first 2 of the night, and that ends a 15-0 run for Cass Lake-Bena, and the score now 20-10. Cass Lake-Bena by 10. 8:17 left to go here in the first half. Leduc with the ball for Cass Lake-Bena on the high post right side, guarded by Carlson. No surprise there. Here's Fraser with the ball. Fraser, quick step to the basket, up and in. Taryn Fraser with 2 more. She's got 8, Jake.
Yeah, playing well and bringing Carlson out of the lane there, making her guard at the elbow, freeing up those driving lanes.
Carlson with the ball, right side of the paint, kicks it back out. Efta on the left wing to Rivard. Rivard throws up the baseline runner, off the rim, no good. Rebound knocked around, it goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by the Storm, went off of Weberg. 7:43 left to go here in the first half. In the game numbers brought to you by Christian Motors of Fertile. Cass Lake-Bena has hit 4 threes. The Storm, they've yet to hit a 3-point shot. The Storm 6 for 6 at the line. Cass Lake-Bena 4 for 6 at the line. The Storm do get the ball back, by the way. Here's a shot by Kazmierczak and a big bucket by Mary Kazmierczak for Stephen-Argyle. And that makes it a 10-point lead again for Cass Lake-Bena, 22-12. Seeley gets it across the center line for the Panthers. Dribbles to the right. Seeley with the left-handed dribble inside the circle. Dumps it off on the right side to Frazier. Out on top, this is Gabby Fine Day. Over to Maya Reyes. Reyes to Frazier. Frazier at the top of the key. Now dribbles forward, pulls back, and they reset the offense. Frazier to the left. Right-handed bank shot, good. Taryn Frazier having a big night. And Cass Lake-Bena with another answer of a Stephen-Argyle bucket. Here's Mooney with the drive, and she scores. Riley Mooney right to the rack, her first field goal. And the two teams trading buckets right now. Cass Lake-Bena leads 24-14. 6:45 left in the first half. Taryn Frazier with the ball. Out it goes to Seeley. Seeley with the penetration, throws up the shot. Offensive rebound, and the putback is good. And in the right place at the right time there was Alyssa Wright for Cass Lake-Bena, and they lead 26-14. Again, the team's trading buckets. Cass Lake-Bena will take that. Here's Weberg with the ball for Stephen-Argyle. Pass deflected, stolen away by Gabby Fine Day. Lead pass to Seeley, and Seeley goes in. Too strong with the layup, and the rebound cleared away by Kazmierczak for Stephen-Argyle, and she'll leave it off for Greta Weberg. Weberg over on the right side to Efta. Liv Efta, cross-court baseball pass to Kazmierczak. Now Weberg with the ball. Bounce pass to Efta on the right side. Efta for Stephen-Argyle. Bounce pass. Right elbow. Carlson underneath. And here's a shot up and in by Mooney. The assist going to Grace Carlson. And it's now 26-16. Cass Lake-Bena by 10 with 5:46 left to go here in the first half. Taryn Frazier with the ball for Cass Lake-Bena. Defended by Weberg. They set the screen. Frazier with the ball at the top of the key in the corner. Seeley with it. Seeley shoots the three. Too strong. And Mooney with the rebound. And here comes Stephen-Argyle the other way. Mooney with 5 rebounds. Mooney around the defender. Left-handed shot. Too strong. Weak side rebound controlled by Seeley. And she'll bring it the other way for Cass Lake-Bena. So the Storm missing another close range shot. Gabby Fine Day with the ball. Dribbles one time. Now Seeley on the right side to Reyes. Maya Reyes with the ball, defended by Mooney in the lane. Now they kick it back out to Frazier. Frazier with the ball. Here's a pass going to Wright. Wright feeds it underneath. Fine Day, Gabby Fine Day. Reyes for 3, and it's off the heel of the rim. No good. Nice rebound by Weberg, and here comes Stephen-Argyle. Lead pass to Mooney. This is Mooney trying to force it to Carlson. Stolen away by Fine Day. Turnover number 11 for Stephen-Argyle. We're down to 4:43 left to go here in the first half. And we're going to have a timeout call by Cass Lake-Bena. Timeouts brought to you by the Foston A&W and Nick Prothero of Ada, your Pioneer seed dealer on the Linfors Insurance Agency and Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, 26-16.
Solutions, Hitterdall, Minnesota.
You call your agent with a simple question, only to get sent to voicemail again. We pick up the phone. Did you get this? Hello, this is Sam. How can I help you? Like I said, we pick up the phone because it's ringing. That's simple human sense.
Ask River's Edge Insurance Agency in Hallstatt if auto owners make sense for you.
Hello, this is Sam.
All right, we're back here. The Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship game. Lake-Bena calling their first timeout. 4.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Here's Seeley out on top to Leduc. Amira Leduc over to Taryn Fraser, and just there's an unforced turnover. That ball sails over Fraser's head out of bounds. Turnover number 5 for Lake-Bena. Now the Storm, every time they score, Lake-Bena has an answer. This is Efta with the ball. She's getting a lot of court time. Bounce pass on the right wing. Stephen-Argyle down by 10. 4:14 left to go in the first half. Gunderson with a pass. And the Storm slowing down the tempo a little bit. Leah Johnson out to Efta. Efta over on the left side to Haugen. Haugen in the corner. Mooney with the ball now for Stephen-Argyle. This is Mooney with the right-handed dribble. Pushes it back out to Johnson on the right side to Haugen. In the corner to Mooney. Mooney with the ball. Mooney on the penetration. Throws up a wild shot. Wouldn't go. Got the rebound and gets fouled. And boy, Riley Mooney with 6 rebounds and going to the free throw line again, where she's 4 out of 4. The Storm as a team 6 for 6 at the line. Team foul number 6 on Lake-Bena, the second personal on Wright. And the first free throw no good for Mooney. 3:47 left to go here in the first half. Kaylee Fine-Day is back in the game now for Lake-Bena. And the second free throw is good, so Mooney with 9 points makes 1 out of 2. Lake-Bena 26, Stephen-Argyle 17. Milena Reyes, a senior, in the ball game as well for Lake-Bena. All right, we've got Fine-Day over on the right side to Milena Reyes. At the right elbow, Seeley back to Reyes, out on top to Fraser. Taryn Fraser over to Kaylee Fine-Day. Fine-Day over to Fraser. Fraser's going to shoot the 3, and it's short, no good. Another rebound for Riley Mooney of Stephen-Argyle, her 7th of the night. Mooney across the big logo at center court here at Engelstad. Gunderson catching a high pass there, avoiding another Stephen-Argyle turnover. Storm down by 9 with the basketball. Leah Johnson with the ball. Johnson on the right side of Haugen. Haugen almost lost it. Haugen trapped on the far side, trying to get the pass off and does, but it's stolen away by Leduc. Turnover number 12 for Stephen-Argyle. And Lake-Bena with the ball. 2:50 left to go in the first half. Taryn Fraser with the ball. Fraser to Milena Reyes. Pass deflected, but picked up off the deflection by Fraser. Fraser trapped on the near side. Throws it over the trap to Leduc. This is Amira Leduc, cross court to Reyes. Out on top, Fine-Day. Kaylee for 3. It's an air ball. It goes out of bounds. It belongs to Stephen-Argyle. Osowski back in the ball game along with Weberg for Stephen-Argyle. Substitutions coming with 2:32 left to go here in the first half. Lake-Bena with a 26-17 lead. They had a 15-0 run. Storm break the press. And here's a pass underneath to Johnson, and she gets fouled. I think that's going to be on Leduc, which would be her first. And a couple of free throws coming up here for Leah Johnson of Stephen-Argyle.
Yeah, good couple of possessions here for Stephen-Argyle with Carlson on the bench. Now she's coming back up here with 2:23 left. She'll be at the scores table checking in here for a stretch run before half.
First free throw is no good for Johnson. And as Jake said, Carlson will come in for Emily Gunderson. 2:23 left in the first half, and now the Storm beginning to miss a few at the free throw line. Second free throw for Johnson, that's no good. And the rebound controlled. Nice job underneath the basket there by Seeley to grab the rebound and fire a pass to Fraser. Fraser back to Seeley. We're down to 2:12 left to go in the first half here at Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls. Taryn Fraser on the near side, defended by Weberg. Fraser, cross court to Seeley. Seeley picks up the dribble, dumps it off now to Fraser, back to Seeley. Seeley fakes the 3, drives the lane, dishes it off, and a perfect pass to Leduc. She lays it up and in. Nice play. 28-17. The Panthers back up by 11. Weberg with the ball for Stephen-Argyle. That pass telegraphed and stolen away by Fraser. Fraser goes in, and she gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Good job after the steal, just to weave her way in front of the defense there so that they had to go through her if they're going to block, not give her that angle to come and challenge the layup there. Good body control awareness of where the defense is on that possession.
Weberg picks up the foul, her first and the team's fourth, and the first free throw is good. Taryn Fraser now 3 for 3 at the line, 11 points, and the lead up to a dozen now at 29-17 for Cass Lake-Bena. 1:41 left of the first half. Second free throw is no good. It rims out, and Weberg with her second rebound for Stephen-Argyle. She'll leave it off to Casey Osowski. Osowski still in the backcourt, breaks the press with the pass to Mooney. Mooney down the lane, hands it off to Carlson, out on the wing to Weberg. Greta Weberg will reset the offense for Stephen-Argyle. Here's Johnson. Johnson for three, got it! Oh boy, the Storm needed that one. Their first triple of the night. Leah Johnson tickles the twine, and the Storm back to within 9 at 29-20.
And a deep triple at that, too.
Sure was. All right, Panthers slowing down the tempo a little bit. Fraser with the ball in the front court, over on the left side to Kaylee Fine-Day. Reyes with a baseball pass out to Fraser. Under a minute left to go in the first half. Kaylee Fine-Day to Fraser. Over on the right side, Gabby Fine-Day in the corner to LeDuc. Back to Fraser. 47 seconds left in the half. Fraser to Kaylee Fine-Day. Back to Fraser. Fraser guarded by Weberg. Fraser dribbles over to the left side and gets tied up briefly, breaks it loose. In the corner, Kaylee Fine-Day for three. Nailed it! Kaylee Fine-Day with her second triple. 32-20. That was a big one for Cass Lake-Bena as the Panthers lead by a dozen. Now the Storm wide open is Johnson on the other end. She'll shoot a three. No good. Rebound controlled and a bucket and one for Riley Mooney. Her 8th rebound of the game, and she'll go to the line for a possible three-point play.
Mooney did a good job of drawing the contact on that one as she just went right into the defender. You know, could have put it up without the contact, but hey, take the shot at the freebie at the line.
Yep, that not afraid, absolutely. And Mooney with 11 points and 8 rebounds. She's a junior for Stephen-Argyle. And the free throw is good. Three-point play the old-fashioned way for Mooney. 32-23, Cass Lake-Bena with the lead and the ball with 12 seconds left before halftime. Fraser across the center line. Pushes off a little bit. They let it go. It rolls away. Picked up by Gabby Fine-Day. 4 seconds left. Seeley to Fine-Day. Gabby Fine-Day for three. Got it! Oh, my. How about that? Ice in the veins for an 8th grader. Gabby Fine-Day nails a three right before halftime. And that gives the Panthers a 12-point lead going into the locker room, Jake.
Big three there, and stretch out that zone defense, find the open shooter, and Fine-Day's a shooter here tonight.
All right, on the Linfors Insurance Agency and Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, we're at halftime of the Section 8A girls basketball championship game. 35-23, Cass Lake-Bena with the lead on KKCQ 96.7 FM, KRJB 106.5 FM, Garden Valley Channel 37, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
The Ada EDA is committed to improving the quality of life for Ada residents by providing assistance to new and small businesses, developing and assisting with affordable housing to provide economic growth in our community, and including building incentives with affordable lots in great locations with amenities, and also city property tax abatement and free city utilities. For information, contact City of Ada 784-5522 or visit the City of Ada website adamn.gov.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Jennifer Giesland with Hawley Tax Services would like to work with you on your individual income taxes. Hawley Tax Services can help you with your federal and state income taxes, as well as Minnesota property tax and rent refund. Jennifer Giesland at Hawley Tax Services can provide service for sole proprietors, daycares, and more. Call Hawley Tax Services 218-329-5048 or email jennifer@hawleytaxservice.com. Hawley Tax Services would like to wish the best of luck to all of our Hawley Nugget teams and students.
Hey, we're back here at the Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship game. Our halftime score, 35-23, Cass Lake-Bena leading Stephen-Argyle. Halftime report brought to you by the Linfors Insurance Agency. The Linfors Agency, downtown Monoman. Linfors, your insurance source. Running through the numbers here, Stephen-Argyle, 8 of 11 at the free throw line in the first half. Leah Johnson, 0 for 2. Greta Weberg, 2 for 2. Riley Mooney, 6 of 7. Cass Lake-Bena, they were 5 of 8 at the Mustang Seeds free throw line, with Taryn Fraser 3 for 4, Chrislyn Seeley 2 for 2, and Amira Leduc 0 for 2. The two teams combined at one point be 10 for 10 at the line, and then a few misses after that. Stephen-Argyle did have the lead early at 2-0. Cass Lake-Bena took the lead at 3-2. Then Stephen-Argyle reclaimed the lead at 4-3. We had a couple of ties early at 3 and 4. Cass Lake-Bena led 5-4. Then Stephen-Argyle actually led by the score of 8-5, and that's where they were stuck for quite a while. After that 8-5 lead, that's when Cass Lake-Bena went on a 15-0 run and built their lead up to 12 at 20-8, and they have led ever since. Turnovers in the first half, Stephen-Argyle had 13, Cass Lake-Bena had 5. 3-point shooting, the Storm hit 1. That was that one late in the half by Leah Johnson. Cass Lake-Bena bombs away for the Panthers. They hit 6 triples. Gabby Fineday hit 3 of them, including that one right before halftime. Kaylee Fineday had a couple of threes, and Amira Leduc had one early in the half. Our halftime score, 35-23. Cass Lake-Bena is closing in on a trip to the state girls basketball tournament. Stephen-Argyle hoping it's their turn to go back to the state tournament after a 3-year hiatus. And we'll be back with more on the Linfors Insurance Agency halftime report. You're listening to basketball on KKCQ 96.7 FM, KRJB 106.5 FM, Garden Valley Channel 37, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living that you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community, and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia, that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today. At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
here at the Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship game. At halftime, it's 35-23. Cass Lake-Bena with a lead over Stephen-Argyle. A couple of boys basketball scores. Section 6A at halftime, Monoman Waban leading Hancock 37-30. Jake, you were saying the Thunderbirds were down by 7, but now lead the Owls by 7.
Yeah, doing a little scoreboard watching there. Thunderbirds trailed, but came back, took the lead at halftime. That's another game that we're bringing to you with yourliveevent.com. Also, Fergus Falls and Perham in 8 AA boys basketball. Those section championships going on here tonight with yourliveevent.com. For anyone, reminder here, we can stream the events and activities for you with yourliveevent.com, whether annual meetings, private or public streams available. You can contact us. Go to yourliveevent.com here and find out how we can help with streaming for your next event or activity or whatever it is that you want us to turn the camera on for there with yourliveevent.com, and also advertising opportunities there with the email when you go yourliveevent.com, the website.
It's a great service indeed. Scoring totals in the first half for Cass Lake-Bena. Taryn Fraser scored 11. That's 5 more than she had in the Foston game the other night, but they still won that game by 28 points. So, again, like we've said, she's got a great supporting cast. Gabby Fineday, 9 points on 3 threes. Kaylee Fineday, 6 points on 2 threes. Amira Leduc with 5 points, and Seeley and Wright each have 2. For Stephen-Argyle, Riley Mooney with 12 of their 23 points at halftime. Mary Kazmierczak with 4. Leah Johnson with 3, and Greta Weberg and Grace Carlson each have 2. Rebounding for the Storm, Weberg with 2, Kazmierczak 1, Mooney 8, Carlson had 2. And for the Panthers, Maya Reyes had 1 rebound, Taryn Fraser had 1, Crystalyn Seeley had 2, Alyssa Wright had 2, Kaylee Fineday had 1, Gabby Fineday had 3, and Amira Leduc had 1 rebound. So second half just about set to begin.
It's going to begin. They just took the last minute 20 off the clock and said, let's go.
Did they really?
Yeah.
How the heck with it? Let's get started. Why not? I like that. Cass Lake-Bena going from our right to left here in the second half, and Kaylee Fineday inbounds to Taryn Fraser. Second half underway. Fraser met it at half court. Gets it across the center line, down low, deep in the right corner to Amira Leduc. Here's Leduc, back out to Seeley. Crystalyn Seeley with the ball for Cass Lake-Bena. Backs up and resets. Seeley with the ball for Cass Lake-Bena. Right side it goes to Fraser. Fraser lobs it into Leduc. Deflected and stolen away by Carlson. Nice play by Carlson. And a good start defensively for the Storm. Mooney over to Kazmierczak to Johnson. Kazmierczak to Carlson in the lane. She'll kick it back out to Weberg. And the Storm reset again. Just underway in the second half. Weberg to Johnson. Johnson hit a 3 back in the first half. Kazmierczak with an entry pass to Carlson underneath. Yes! Carlson scores and count the bucket. And that brings the Storm to within 6.
It's going to be interesting to see how the Storm choose to attack that zone defense of the Panthers here in the second half. Later in the first half, they started moving Carlson to that high post. There and there, they slid her down in the rotation to get it on the low block. See if they do that to get her a little bit more involved.
Yeah, I said 6. I meant 10. Actually, it's a 9-point game now, 35-26. That's my Grand Rapids math coming into play. 9-point lead for Cass Lake-Bena, 35-26. Here's a 3-point shot up and in by Seeley for Cass Lake-Bena. And that makes it 38-26, and a big answer by Seeley. Now the Storm break the press. Long pass. They're trying to get it to Carlson, and she picks it up off the deflection. Pass out to Kazmierczak, right side to Mooney. Back. Kazmierczak to Weberg in the lane. Carlson. And here's Mooney with the baseline drive. Splits the defense. Came up short, though, between the rim and the backboard on the shot. And Alyssa Wright with her 3rd rebound. And a long pass down the floor. Here's a 3-point shot by Kaylee Fineday. No good. And it went out of bounds and belongs to the Storm. Yeah, that was a big answer there by Seeley on that 3-point shot. 38-26, Cass Lake-Bena by 12. 16:27 left in the second half. Lots of time left here in the Section 8A championship game. Here's Weberg across the timeline. They're trying to trap her. Dribbles through the trap. Over on the left side. Here's a shot by Johnson. Long shot came up short, and the rebound controlled by Cass Lake-Bena, and they're going to call a foul, our first of the second half, on Stephen-Argyle. And Cass Lake-Bena will inbound in the backcourt after Kaylee Fine-Day, or check that, Alyssa Wright got that last rebound. Carlson will come out of the game for Stephen-Argyle. 38-26, Cass Lake-Bena with the ball and the lead. Just about 2 minutes into the second half. Here's Seeley throwing it over the defender to Frazier. She'll shoot the three, and it is no good, but an offensive rebound controlled by Wright, and she'll kick it back out. Fine-Day to Seeley. Seeley finds the baseline, drives, and it hit the side of the backboard, but she got fouled, and Seeley will shoot two. And the foul's on Emily Gunderson, her first. Second team foul on Stephen-Argyle. Seeley 2 for 2 at the line, 5 points and 2 rebounds on the night for the Cass Lake-Bena Panthers in the section finals for the first time in 16 years. Seeley makes the first one, and she'll shoot another. 39-26, 13-point lead, and this is now the biggest lead of the night for the Panthers. And the second free throw is good, so Seeley knocks them both down, and that makes it 40-26 in favor of Cass Lake-Bena. Stephen-Argyle in the backcourt, breaks the press with a pass to Mooney, and the Storm set it up. Mooney defended by Frazier. Bounce pass goes to Weberg. Greta Weberg with the ball. She's a junior for the Storm. Johnson back to Weberg. Now she'll reverse it left side to Kazmierczak. Cross-court pass to Johnson. She'll shoot the three. Nailed it! Leah Johnson hits her second free ball of the night. And boy, the Storm needed that one. They're back to within 11 now at 40-29. Now Seeley with the ball for Cass Lake-Bena. Seeley over on the right side. The pass goes to Leduc. Cross court. This is Fine-Day. Kaylee Fine-Day back out to Seeley. Seeley with a long three. No good. And the rebound controlled by Johnson for Stephen-Argyle. Here comes the Storm the other way. In the front court, this is Weberg with the ball. Weberg over on the right side to Kazmierczak. In the corner to Mooney. Mooney with the ball for Stephen-Argyle. They're down by 11. Mooney on the right side. Takes the drive and the shot off the backboard, and it's pulled out of there. The rebound by Kaylee Fine-Day, her second rebound for Cass Lake-Bena. Not the best shot taken there by Mooney. Here's a three-point shot from the top of the key, and it is good by Kaylee Fine-Day, her third of the night. And that's a big one as the Panthers lead 43-29. Never hesitated as she launched it. And there's almost a turnover, a scramble for the ball, and it is a turnover, a steal by Taryn Fraser. And the pass to Fine-Day, and she goes in and scores. Kaylee Fine-Day with 11 points. And the Storm might be getting close to calling a timeout here, 45-29. The Storm down by 16, their biggest deficit of the night.
Panthers doing a really good job of in that zone defense getting those outside shots, but then when Stephen-Argyle went to that man-to-man, they would get to the rack, and then you throw in the transition game too, and just their offense really humming right now here tonight.
Kazmierczak just got fouled. She missed the putback, got the rebound, and got fouled. So Kazmierczak will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Second team foul on Cass Lake-Bena. Second personal on Amira Leduc. And the first free throw good for Kazmierczak. That gives her 5 points on the night. And it's 45-30, a 15-point lead for Cass Lake-Bena. Stephen-Argyle, they made it to state 3 years ago. Second free throw off the rim, no good. Seeley pulls down the rebound, her third for Cass Lake-Bena. Seeley pushes it the other way, and there's a pass deflected and stolen away by Leah Johnson. Turnover number 7 for Cass Lake-Bena. Stephen-Argyle with the ball. Osowski trapped on the far side, looking for someone to help her out. Gets the pass into Gunderson's hands, and they're going to call her for stepping out of bounds or a travel. It's turnover number 15 for Stephen-Argyle, their 15th turnover of the night, their second of the second half. Cass Lake-Bena has turned the ball over 7 times in the game, 2 in the second half. Here's Frazier with the ball across the center line to Seeley. Seeley at the right elbow. Fakes the handoff to Frazier, now dumps it off. Fine-Day will shoot a three, and that one rims out, and a wide open rebound for Gunderson for Stephen-Argyle, and the Storm push it the other way. Gunderson on the right side. Here's Efta with the ball. Entry pass, and another traveling call on Stephen-Argyle. And another turnover, and they're just hurting their own cause right now with these turnovers. Cass Lake-Bena will inbound, every possession becoming more important now with 13 minutes left to go in the game, and the Storm down by 15 points at 45-30. Fine Day. Gabby Fine Day. Here's a three by Frazier, and it's short, and the rebound controlled by Stephen-Argyle. They'll push it the other way. Off the rebound by Liv Efta. And here's a pass over on the left side. Shot by Osowski at the side of the backboard. And the rebound controlled by Taryn Frazier. And a long outlet baseball pass, and she throws it away. Went right between Seeley and Kaylee Fine Day out of bounds. She's got a pretty good arm.
I was going to say, even for a pass that went out of bounds, that was an impressive pass there to on the run, on the dribble, just one-handed down the court. And just in between the teammates.
Stephen-Argyle with the basketball, 45-30, Cass Lake-Bena on top, 12:33 left to go. Mooney gets it across the center line for Stephen-Argyle. Here's a bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson back to Mooney, over through Johnson, and now it's picked up. Carlson underneath, misses the layup, gets the rebound, and misses the putback. Another rebound for Carlson, and that won't go either. And Frazier comes up with her third rebound of the night. So a couple of chances for Carlson, neither would drop. Here's a three-point shot by Kaylee Fine Day, no good. And a long offensive rebound for Taryn Frazier, but they're going to call a foul here on the Cass Lake-Bena Panthers. That'll be on Gabby Fine Day, her second of the night. So Stephen-Argyle will inbound in the backcourt. Efta will throw it in. And the Storm with a hill to climb here. We're 6 minutes into the second half. They're down 45-30. Efta still in the backcourt to Osowski. Long pass to Carlson. Here's Carlson out on the wing to Efta. She'll shoot a three. It's rejected by Seeley. And Stephen-Argyle turns it over again. Frazier with the ball. Frazier out on the wing to Kaylee Fine Day. And now Amira Leduc with the ball. Leduc over to Fine Day. Over on the right side to Frazier. Frazier to Fine Day at the top of the key. Back to Frazier. Frazier cross court. Seeley with the ball. They're all a threat to shoot the three. Fine Day. Here's Leduc getting it back out on top and a dribble drive. They kick it back out now to Seeley. And over on the right side to Frazier. Frazier out on the wing. Kaylee Fine Day with the three-pointer off the front rim. No good. Line drive rebound to Mooney, her ninth rebound. Mooney pushes it the other way for the Storm. Mooney, a collision underneath. They let it go. Mooney gets to the loose ball and scores. Nicely done by Riley Mooney. She's got 14 points. 45-32, Cass Lake-Bena by 13. 11 minutes left to go in the game. Section 8A championship game here at the Ralph and Thief River Falls. Here's Seeley with the ball for Cass Lake-Bena. Seeley with the drive, tough angle, shot, it went in. Seeley hitting the baseline jumper, and a timeout is called by Stephen-Argyle. Timeout's brought to you by the Foston A&W and Nick Prothero of Ada, your Pioneer Seed dealer. On the Linford's Insurance Agency and Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, 47-32. The Panthers lead with 10:48 left to go on yourliveevent.com.
Rural life isn't for everyone, but those who know it and love it wouldn't have it any other way. As a farmer-owned cooperative, Ag Country Farm Credit Services supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit financial services, which helps farmers produce more affordable food and encourages long-term investments in rural communities. Ag Country Farm Credit Services, proud to support the communities where we live and work.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying those limiting factors. Call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Nope. Back here at Engelstedt Arena in Thief River Falls, Weberg with the ball for Stephen-Argyle. And she overthrows Johnson and sails over her head out of bounds. Turnover number 18 for Stephen-Argyle. 10:28 left to go. Cass Lake-Bena beat Foston to get to this game. Stephen-Argyle beat Red Lake Falls to get to this title game. There's a dangerous pass to Frazier, tipped out of bounds by Johnson. So Frazier will inbound in the front court on the near side for Cass Lake-Bena. Frazier stolen away. Nice steal by Weberg. Turnover number 9 for Cass Lake-Bena. So Weberg with the ball for Stephen-Argyle over on the left side to Kazmierczak. Back out on top, deflected and picked up now by Rivard. Rivard over to Kazmierczak. Mary Kazmierczak to Mooney. Mooney with a long shot, no good. Offensive rebound. Weberg puts it up and that won't go. And a loose ball, and it's finally pulled out of there by Taryn Fraser. Her 5th rebound. Cross-court pass to Gabby Fineday. Out on top to Kaylee Fineday. Here's Seeley for 3, knocks her down. Seeley with her 2nd triple of the night, 12 points. And Cass Lake-Bena leads it by 18 now, their biggest lead of the night at 50-32. So many weapons the Panthers have. Long pass and a nice pass to Carlson from underneath. Grace Carlson scores the helper to Josie Rivard. And it's 50-34, Cass Lake-Bena by 16. Nice press break there by the Storm. Here's Leduc with the ball. Guarded by Carlson. Seeley with it. 9:14 left to go in the second half. Seeley, Fraser, Leduc. And Leduc will just hang on to the ball. Now defended by Carlson. This is Leduc handing the ball off to Seeley, who hit a 3-pointer just a moment ago. Crystalyn Seeley, a junior. Hands it off now. Fineday. Out on top, Kaylee Fineday getting it to Fraser, who dribbles behind the back. Gabby Fineday with the pass stolen away by Carlson. And here comes Carlson down the lane, puts on the break, shoots and scores. Nicely done by Grace Carlson. And it's 50-36. Cass Lake-Bena by 14. 8:34 left to go here in the second half. Nicely done by Carlson for Stephen-Argyle. Here's Seeley with the ball out at the point, right side to Fraser. Fraser, the left-handed dribble. Fraser takes a wild shot, drew the foul. She'll shoot 2. Fraser 3 for 4 at the Mustang Seeds free throw line. And Kazmierczak just picked up her 3rd foul for Stephen-Argyle. Fraser with 11 points on the night and makes the first one. As we mentioned earlier, she's been playing since the 7th grade for Cass Lake-Bena, and she's got another year left. She's only a junior. 51-36, Cass Lake-Bena with the lead. 8:23 left to go. Fraser with another free throw, and that one is no good. And the rebound controlled by Rivard for Stephen-Argyle. Rivard across the center line, dumps it off to Weberg. Greta Weberg out at the point. Carlson in the circle. Back to Rivard. This is Rivard. She's a junior. To Mooney. Out on top to Weberg from the free throw circle. She shoots. It dances on the rim. Won't go. Rebound. Carlson! And Grace Carlson scores. She's got 11. 51-38. Cass Lake-Bena by 13. 7:55 left to go. Here's Seeley over on the right side. Leduc with the ball. Dribbles a couple of times. Seeley at the top of the key. Seeley in the lane. Kicks it out on the wing to Kaylee Fineday. Fineday around the defender. Couldn't get the shot to go, but trailing on the play was Gabby Fineday, and she scores. 4 rebounds and 11 points for Gabby Fineday. 53-38. Cass Lake-Bena with 7.5 left to go. Carlson for Stephen-Argyle to Rivard. Pass deflected and picked up by Weberg. Weberg over on the right wing to Efta. Efta to Mooney. Mooney with a step back 3-pointer, nails it. Mooney with 17 points, her 2nd 3-pointer of the game. And it's 53-41, a 12-point lead for Cass Lake-Bena as the Storm chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, Mooney showing why she's a 1,000-point scorer out there as a junior.
Here's a 3 by Fraser. Good! Oh, there's a big-time answer by Taryn Fraser, her first 3-pointer of the game. And it's 56-41. A big 3 by Fraser. Panthers back out by 15. Here's Mooney with the ball, driving the baseline. Mooney trying to get it to Carlson, stolen away by Fraser. Stephen-Argyle with their 19th turnover of the game. Fraser to Kaylee Fineday, left-handed layup is good. And we have a timeout called. And the Cass Lake-Bena Panthers, that's their MO. They can strike in a hurry. Timeouts brought to you by the Foston A&W and Nick Prothero of Ada, your Pioneer Seed dealer, on your Linfors Insurance Agency and Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 6:39 left to go. Panthers by 17, 58-41 on yourliveevent.com.
Looking to start your own business? How about needing to grow and expand your current business? Then there's no better place than Norman County. Contact the Norman County EDA for information, grants, and incentives available when you expand, relocate, or start a new business in Norman County. The Norman County EDA has provided $740,000 to Norman County businesses in CARES Act retention grants. There may be additional dollars available to you through the Norman County EDA Small Business Loan Fund. For applications or to find out what Norman County offers your business, visit with the Norman County EDA. Go online, discovernormancounty.com.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Back to action here at Engelstedt Arena. Stephen-Argyle with the ball. Here's Rivard, pass deflected, loose ball, picked up there by Weberg, and the Storm keep it. Leah Johnson on the right side to Efta. Efta into Mooney. Mooney splits the defense and draws a foul. Riley Mooney is 6 of 7 at the free throw line tonight. She'll shoot a pair for Stephen-Argyle. And Leduc picked up the foul for Lake-Bena. That's her third, and the team's fourth.
Area score update for you in Fergus Falls, 6A boys. Hancock leading Monoman Waubun 60-50, up by 10, 8:06 to go in that second half.
First free throw good for Mooney. She's got 18 points now, and the second free throw likewise good. So Mooney with 19 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double. 58-43, Lake-Bena by 15, 6:10 left to go in the game. Seeley across the center line, good ball handling by Seeley to Fine Day. Kaylee Fine Day back to Seeley. Seeley will hand it off to Frazier as they run a little weave now. This is Gabby Fine Day with the ball. Gabby Fine Day to Leduc. Amira Leduc hands the ball back off to Frazier. Frazier with a crossover dribble, kicks it back out to Seeley. Here's Seeley with the drive and the runner off the heel of the rim, no good. And the rebound controlled by Osowski. And here comes Stephen-Argyle. Osowski with the ball. Lost her balance, falls down, and they're going to call a timeout. So Coach Carlson calling a timeout. 5:36 left to go. Timeout's brought to you by the Foston A&W and Nick Prothero of Ada, your Pioneer Seed dealer. Linfor's Insurance Agency and Community Co-op Energy Solution scoreboard. 58-43, Lake-Bena on KKCQ 96.7 FM, KRJB 106.5 FM, Garden Valley Channel 37, and yourliveevent.com.
The Ada Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada Borup Booster Club Facebook page.
Buying, building, or remodeling a home is a big financial commitment and can be stressful. Hi, this is Kim Peters, personal banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'll keep it simple when it comes to purchasing or remodeling your home. I'll be your local American Federal banker, providing local servicing and support with online and mobile application options. For your next mortgage, visit with me at American Federal Bank, Highway 9 South Ada, or apply at AmericanFederalBank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Okay, we're back here, and Leduc just picked up her fourth foul. And guess who? Riley Mooney back at the free throw line. Makes the first one for Stephen-Argyle. 58-44, Lake-Bena by 14. And the second free throw is good for Mooney, who's having a big night, 21 points. 58-45, Lake-Bena. Stephen-Argyle trying to force a turnover on the press. And Gabby Fine Day gets it across the timeline. Here's Kaylee Fine Day. Back out, it goes to Seeley. Seeley, Leduc, who's playing with 4 fouls now. Frazier on the left side to Gabby Fine Day, and an unforced turnover as she throws it away. And Stephen-Argyle with 5:08 left to go gets the ball back, down by 13.
Bringing 4 fresh bodies off the bench for the Storm, and big moment here with just over 5 minutes to play. Just a 13-point game, a lot of time. Got to stay focused. Remember, there's no 13-point play. Play within your offense. here and chip away. You can't get all back on one stop or one shot, and then you got to get stops too. So keep the focus here. Remember to keep your focus with Dr. Dave Solson and the staff at the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091 for the health and safety of your eye. Visit with Dr. Dave and the staff at the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada.
Kazmierczak with a nice entry pass into Carlson, and Grace Carlson with 13 points. Kazmierczak with a nice assist, and the Panther lead is at 11, 58-47. So Cass Lake-Bena with the ball. Gabby Fineday with it. 5 fouls in the Panthers, 3 on the Storm, and we're down to 4:37 left to go in the game. And the Panthers trying to kill some clock here. This is Kaylee Fineday with a foul, a turnover, a steal by Mooney, and then a foul on Cass Lake-Bena. Suddenly the Panthers guilty of some turnovers. That's their 6th team foul, and the second personal on Kaylee Fineday, who tried to get it back after turning the ball over. All right, so the Storm with the basketball, down by 11. There's a pass underneath through the hands of Mooney, but she tracks it down before it goes out of bounds. She got bumped, and they're going to let it go. A scramble for the ball, and the Storm keep it. Here's Weberg to Carlson. Carlson puts the dribble down, shoots, and scores! Grace Carlson with 15 points, and it's a 9-point lead now at 58-49 for Cass Lake-Bena with 4 minutes left to go. Here comes the Storm. Fraser to Seeley. Seeley at the top of the key. Mooney guarding her. Seeley with a bounce pass. Gabby Fineday out to Fraser. Fraser with the drive. Rejected and stolen away by Liv Efta. Carlson was there to get a piece of it, and here comes the Storm again. There's a pass. Kazmierczak underneath the Mooney, and Mooney gets fouled. And that's exactly what Stephen-Argyle wants, is to get to the free throw line and score some points without the clock running.
Yeah, we talked about the Storm offense keeping their focus. Panther defense, got to keep your focus as well, too. Don't give them the free throw shots now, because it's bonus here for the final 3:39 for Stephen-Argyle with that 7th team foul by Cass Lake-Bena.
And the foul is on Alyssa Wright. She's got 4. LeDuc's got 4 fouls. Mooney has been spot on at the free throw line tonight. And the front end of the 1-and-1 is good. She's got 22 points, 10 rebounds. And it's 58-50, an 8-point lead now for the Panthers, making a 7-point lead as Mooney hits them both. 58-51, Cass Lake-Bena by 7. Here's Seeley with the ball. Seeley kicks it out with a bounce pass on the left wing to Fraser. Out on top to LeDuc. LeDuc will hand it off to Fraser with 3:23 left to go here in the second half. Fraser with the ball. This is the closest the Storm have been in a long time. Fraser to Seeley. Seeley throws up the baseline runner off the rim. No good. And another rebound for Grace Carlson. And here comes the Storm again. Across the center line, Weberg with the ball. And the pass. They're going to call a foul on Cass Lake-Bena, and the Storm go back to the line.
Yeah, there. I thought it just got tipped out of bounds, but no, they say got the arm. And, big fall there to send to the line on what, at worst, looked like it was just going to be an out-of-bounds play.
Kaylee Fineday picks up her 3rd, the team's 8th. And here's Weberg, who's 2 for 2 at the line, and she makes the first one, and she'll shoot the bonus. And it's 58-52 now in favor of the Panthers. An 11-0 run for Stephen-Argyle. Making 12 in a row as Weberg hits them both. And it's 58-53, Cass Lake-Bena. 5-point lead now with 2:58 left to go. Fraser with the ball for Cass Lake-Bena. Seeley with it. And Seeley over on the far side off the screen. Seeley driving, shooting, and an offensive foul! And the Storm get it back again. And Mooney took one for the team there, Jake, and she is slow in getting up.
Yeah, Mooney, looked like she came down on the shoulder, might have banged her head as she comes down. She did a great job of making sure she was out of the circle. Looking back here, the heels just outside that restricted area. As she's back up, ready to continue here, but way to step in, take one for the team here, and keep this run going now. A chance to cut it down to a 1-possession game.
Well, Seeley, that's her 3rd foul, the team's 9th. So one more foul on the Panthers, and the Storm are in the double bonus. Here's Weberg with a pass, and Mooney hauls it in. Mooney trying to get it to Carlson, stolen away, loose ball, and then the foul's called on Stephen-Argyle. As they try to get the ball back, they turn the ball over for the 20th time. And that's the 4th team foul on the Storm, and they call it on Weberg, her 2nd. So Cass Lake-Bena getting the ball back. Boy, had the Storm scored there, it would have been really interesting. Fine Day over on the left side to Seeley. Seeley out on top to Kaylee Fine Day. Fine Day pivots, dumps it off now. Fraser over on the right side to Gabby Fine Day. She's an 8th grader. Here's Seeley on the right side to Fraser. 2:19 left to go. Fraser with the dribble. Fraser now will kick it back out to Leduc. Fraser may have been able to take it to the rack there, but instead kicked it out. And now Seeley with the ball. 2:06 left to go, and the Panthers holding on to a 5-point lead. Fraser with the ball. Pass to Gabby Fine Day. Back over to Fraser. 1:57 left to go. Kaylee Fine Day. Gabby Fine Day to Kaylee Fine Day, and she gets wrapped up and fouled by Mooney. And that's just the 15th foul on the Storm, so they need 2 more to put Cass Lake-Bena at the line. And we have a timeout. 1:51 left to go. Timeout's brought to you by the Foston A&W and Nick Prothero of Ada, your Pioneer Seed dealer, Linfors Insurance Agency, and Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 1:51 left to go. 58-53. Cass Lake-Bena by 5. You're listening to basketball on KKCQ, KRJB, Garden Valley, Channel 37, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Specialists, they're the guys at Select Ag on Highway 59 in Mahnomen. Contact Mitch or Tyler today, 218-936-4026. Select Ag is a Pioneer Seed dealer. They carry corn, sunflower, alfalfa. They have Extend and Liberty Link brand soybeans, and they deliver. And Select Ag offers crop protection as well. Contact Select Ag today, 218-936-4026. Mitch and Tyler, your seed specialists at Select Ag in Mahnomen.
Anxious about your retirement funds? We don't blame you. At Bighorn Financial Services, we can help you build confidence within your retirement planning process by offering the ability to not only invest, but protect the money you've worked so hard to put away for the future. If your goal is to grow retirement assets without the risk of losing money in the long term, now is the time to call. Learn how to grow and protect your retirement with the help of Bighorn Financial Services. Call me, Kurt Fillion, at 218-689-6880 to set your appointment soon. Securities offered through FPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Cass Lake-Bena killing some time here. 1:35 left to go. Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship game. Gabby Fine Day out to Taryn Fraser. And there's a foul by Mooney, and that'll be her 2nd. And the team's 6th. So one more Stephen-Argyle foul, and then the Panthers will be in the bonus. Cass Lake-Bena nursing a 5-point lead here, 58-53. The last lead that Stephen-Argyle had was 8-7, and that's when Cass Lake-Bena went on a 15-0 run. And the Storm battling from behind ever since. Here's Leduc with the ball. She's playing with 4 fouls. Now Fraser with it. We're down to 1:20 left to go. The winner goes on to the state tournament. And now we have a foul called at center court. Leduc got fouled. And in case you're wondering, she's 0 for 2 at the line tonight. And she'll shoot 1 and 1 at the Mustang Seeds free throw line. Team fouls right now, 9 on Cass Lake-Bena, 7 on Stephen-Argyle. Big rebound if she misses here. And Leduc puts it up, and it's good. Makes the first one. She'll shoot the bonus, and that's a big one right there. It's 59-53 in favor of Cass Lake-Bena. That ends a 12-0 run. Second one, no good. Stephen-Argyle had a 12-0 run. Mooney with her 11th rebound. Here comes the Storm. Efta was open for a little bit there, and now, the Storm turned it over. A steal by Fraser, and the Storm turned it over. A costly one with a minute left to go, and the Panthers up by 6, a 2-possession game. Ball went out of bounds off of Stephen-Argyle, and the Panthers will inbound. 58.3 seconds left to go. And Chrysalyn Seeley will inbound for Cass Lake-Bena. Seeley looking, gets it into Fraser, back to Seeley. Seeley on the far side. Storm trying to force a turnover. Leduc with the ball. Leduc to a wide open Fine Day across the lane to Fraser, and she scores. Nicely done. Fraser with 17 points. Gabby Fine Day with the assist, and the Storm throw it away again. An unforced turnover And that's going to make it tough now with Cass Lake-Bena up by 8 and 39 seconds left to go. And the way it looks right now, Jake, maybe just too big of a hill for Stephen-Argyle to climb here. There's a foul right off the inbounds. That'll be on Osowski, her first. And that'll send the Panthers to the other end of the floor for free throws.
Yeah, Stephen-Argyle giving it that big run, and sometimes takes a little bit too much out of you here, so you get down into the final minute, and you're still trying to find that big shot, but just can't find it every night.
All right, Gabby Finday at the line for the first time. Misses, and the rebound deflected and picked up off the floor by Mooney. So the Stormer, they're going to have to hurry here. Half a minute left to go. They're down by 8. Here's Weberg with the ball. Panthers don't want to foul. They have her trapped. Time ticking away. Mooney with the ball, and they're going to call a travel on Mooney. That's another turnover, 3 in a row for Stephen-Argyle without getting a shot off. And just 23 seconds left to go. And the Panthers will inbound in the backcourt. Seeley will inbound. So the Panthers up by 8. And there's a foul on Osowski, her second, team's 9th. Then we go to the other end for more free throws.
Yeah, and looking grim here for the hopes of Stephen-Argyle, but both free throws definitely here would just be about the final nail in the coffin here.
Amira Leduc at the line to shoot 1 and 1 with 22 seconds left, and the first one is good. And Leduc with 7 points, and she's done a good job avoiding getting that 5th foul. So it's 62 to 53, and the second one is good. Leduc makes them both. And just 20 seconds left to go. It's a 10-point lead for Cass Lake-Bena. Stephen-Argyle, Mooney with it, and it's deflected. Loose ball picked up. Carlson underneath, and she scores. Carlson with 17 points. But time, and we're going to have a foul called here right off the inbounds on Stephen-Argyle. And the Panthers and their fans can sense a Section 8A championship with 9.5 seconds left to go. The foul was called on Weberg, her third. Team's 10th. Double bonus now for Cass Lake-Bena. And the first one is good for Taryn Frazier, who has 18 points.
Putting the game on ice, but we're on a hockey rink, so the whole game's been on ice.
Absolutely. 19 points. Now she makes them both. And the celebration will soon begin for Cass Lake-Bena. 5 seconds left to go. Weber gets center court across the timeline. And here's a pass. Johnson for 3. Short. It's over. Well, disappointment for the Cass Lake-Bena fans last night with the boys losing to BGMR. But a far different story here tonight as Cass Lake-Bena wins the Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship. Your final score on the Linfors Insurance Agency and Community Co-op Energy Solution scoreboard, 65 to 55. The Panthers will take a 17-5 record into the state tournament, and the Storm end their season at 17-4. The post-game report coming up, brought to you by Jacobson Body Shop in Solway and Home Crown Realty. From minor dings to major collisions, Jacobson Body Shop in Solway has drivers covered bumper to bumper for any auto body repair need. Schedule an appointment today with them by calling 218-467-3234. And our post-game show also brought to you by Home Crown Realty with locations in Twin Valley, Ada, and Mahnomen. Coming up, our game summary brought to you by Benedictine Care Community. You are listening to high school basketball action on KKCQ 96.7 FM, KRJB 106.5 FM, Garden Valley Channel 37, and yourliveevent.com.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Back here at Ralph Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls, our post-game connection brought to you by Halstead Telephone. And Jake, I think the big connection for Cass Lake-Bena, Taryn Fraser. I mean, offensively, defensively, she had 19 points, shot well at the free throw line, had several assists tonight, and, all around, we see why they talk about her as being one of the premier players in not just Section 8, but northern Minnesota.
Yeah, around the area, and really did such a great job. What really impressed there, what really shone through at times for me was just the ball handling ability and her ability to keep the dribble alive and find an open teammate because of that, and that helped her be connected, both find teammates and also scoring her own points here tonight to help lead her team to the victory.
Yep, so that's a great ball player out there, and Taryn Fraser, like we said before, she's been playing since 7th grade, and just a junior. Running through some of the numbers here for Stephen-Argyle, they were 18 of 22 at the free throw line. In fact, Riley Mooney was 12 of 13 at the line for the Stephen-Argyle Storm. And Greta Weberg, she was 4 for 4. Leah Johnson was 0 for 2. Mary Kazmierczak was 1 for 2. And Grace Carlson 1 for 1. Cass Lake-Bena shot 13 of 19 at the line. Taryn Fraser was 6 of 8. Crystalyn Seeley 4 for 4. Gabby Fineday 0 for 1. Amira Leduc 3 for 6. So both teams shot well at the line. We had 41 combined attempts and 31 successful free throws. Turnovers, Stephen-Argyle turned the ball over 23 times, and Cass Lake-Bena turned the ball over 13 times. And Stephen-Argyle had 13 of those turnovers coming in the first half. Nobody fouled out of the game for either team. This post-game summary brought to you again by Benedictine Care Community on KKCQ, KRJB, Garden Valley Channel 37, and YourLiveEvent.com. So we'll take another break, and we'll be back with more. I'm going to head down there. I'm going to try to get a few coaches' comments, if at all possible, here, but we'll be back with much more here on the post-game show. KKCQ 96.7 FM, KRJB 106.5 FM, Garden Valley Channel 37, and YourLiveEvent.com.
The Ada Borup School District is committed to excellence. Visit ada.k12.mn.us for the latest school information with education, athletic, events, parent resources, bus routes, COVID-19 updates, and more. The Ada Borup School staff and administration welcomes all students pre-K through seniors to a positive learning environment. For additional information or questions, call the Ada Borup School 784-5300, ada.k12.mn.us, or on Facebook. West Main Pizza Ada welcomes you with the return of indoor seating and dining. West Main Pizza is now providing waiter staff. They'll now be serving you at your table. Dine in. Enjoy the new menu items at West Main Pizza. Breadsticks, salads, wraps, subs, paninis, pasta, calzone, sweet treats, pizzas, and more. Takeout, curbside, and delivery service continues to be offered from West Main Pizza. They welcome you to come enjoy indoor dining.
Service is something that's taken very seriously at the Bennett Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead. John Wayne and Marissa know that service is important to you, their customer. They keep you informed and educated on the latest changes in crop insurance coverage and giving you fast claim services. John Wayne and Marissa at the Bennett Holcomb Agency have the experience and involvement with crop insurance, which helps to better serve the area farmer with crop insurance information. They thank you for your business, and they remind you, if you have any questions about crop insurance, visit them at the Bennett Holcomb Agency of Ada and Moorhead.
Anxious about your retirement funds? We don't blame you. At Bighorn Financial Services, we can help you build confidence within your retirement planning process by offering the ability to not only invest, but protect the money you've worked so hard to put away for the future. If your goal is to grow retirement assets without the risk of losing money in the long term, now is the time to call. Learn how to grow and protect your retirement with the help of Bighorn Financial Services. Call me, Kurt Fillion, at 218-689-6880 to set your appointment soon. Securities offered through FPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Welcome you back to your post-game report from Jacobson's Body Shop and also Home Crown Realty here today as the Cass Lake-Bena Panthers are your Section 8A girls basketball champions as they get to cut down the nets here at the Ralph Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls. So we continue on with our post-game report. Let's talk our Subway of Ada Super Sub of the game, also brought to you by JT Station in Fertile. Here tonight off the bench for the Cass Lake-Bena Panthers, Abby Finde with the sub of the game here today as she goes with 11 points. Hits 3 triples in the game, adds in a deuce as well for 11 points here for her, as especially in that run early in that first half there when Cass Lake-Bena went up and built that big lead. That is when she made herself known with the presence on the floor. Gabby Finde, the 8th grader from Cass Lake-Bena, your super sub of the game. Here, this is your post-game report from Home Crown Realty with locations in Twin Valley, Ada, and Monoman, and buying or selling your next or current home. Visit with your local agents. View the listings online, homecrownrealty.com. Here's we'll head right away into our stars of the game. Stars of the game tonight brought to you by the Foston Chiropractic Clinic, as well as American Federal Bank and Darren Ramey Insurance. Star for Stephen-Argyle goes to Riley Mooney, the junior here, as she goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 23 in the game for her. Also hitting 3, 6, 9, 10, 13 free throws in the game too. Riley Mooney adding double figures with the rebounds as well. Riley Mooney will be your star of the game for the Stephen-Argyle Storm. For the Cass Lake-Bena Panthers, Erin Frazier with the star of the game for us as well, as she goes for 19 points here today. Really a good battle between Frazier and Mooney, not directly head-to-head, but at different times, each of them controlling the games at different points. But those will be our stars of the game here for you tonight, with the Cass Lake-Bena Panthers defeating the Stephen-Argyle Storm 65-55, your final score. Stars of the game again brought to you by the Foston Chiropractic Clinic, Darren Ramey Insurance, and American Federal Bank. We continue with more of our post-game report. When we return, you're watching on Garden Valley Television, Channel 37, YourLiveEvent.com, and with R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, 106.5 FM KRJB and 96.7 FM KKCQ.
Christian Motors. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. They're located on Highway 32 North in Fertile. Christian Motors features a quality line of cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and they've got the best prices around. You can stop by the lot or you can check out the selection online at christianmotors.com. And don't forget about Christian Motors Service Department. Christian Motors, proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer on Highway 32 North in Fertile.
This is Rocky Brune from Community Co-op's Energy Solutions team. Will, Sherwood, and myself will deliver customer service and energy solutions to your farm or business operation. I'm in your area making calls and look forward to seeing you soon. Community Co-op's Energy Solutions will meet with you at your location virtually or on the phone. Contact us at 1-888-935-2281 and hear how we can help you with your energy solutions from Community Co-ops.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. We have established robust COVID-19 safety rules for our workers, and when they're not at work on our project, they're advised to follow local health guidelines because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
All right, we are back here at the Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship game. The Cass Lake-Bena Panthers cutting down the net as we speak after a 65-55 win over Stephen-Argyle. And I caught up with Coach Martin Wind just a little bit ago. Speaking of wind, I kind of lost mine climbing up those steps, so let's hear from Coach.
Well, Coach, congratulations. You've got to be on cloud nine right about now.
Yeah, it's a good feeling right now. Really good feeling.
Well, what were the keys? I mean, you came out quick. You fell behind there early, but then that 15-0 run was huge.
It was just keeping our composure. We stayed under. We just kept our composure the whole game. I mean, we moved the ball well. We played really good defense again. They made a run, but we knew it was going to happen, so we just had to counter with our own run.
You know, you had a 21-0 run at Boston the other night, a 15-0 run tonight, so that's a nice trend to start.
Oh yeah, it's really good. I mean, we feed off it, and like I said, the girls just played good defense, and they moved the ball well.
Stephen-Argyle, you got to give them a lot of credit. They hung in there. They had a run of their own.
Oh yeah, I think they were on 11-12-0 run there, and I mean, they're a good team. They're a really good coach and really good team. I mean, congrats to them on the season.
So how long has it been since the Panther girls have been to the state tournament?
It's 16 years, and since 05 is the last time we've been to the state tournament.
Okay, and your dad was the coach, right?
Yeah, my dad is a coach, so a really special day right now.
Okay, congratulations, great job, and good luck in the state tournament.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Martin Wind, head coach of the Cass Lake-Bena Panthers, as they win tonight 65-55, and our Enbridge Bring the Energy t-shirt. We're going to give that to Kaylee Fineday, senior for Cass Lake-Bena. Kaylee with 13 points, hit 3 threes, had a couple of rebounds, just played a nice all-around ball game. And, you know, Jake, with the exception of that run there by Stephen-Argyle, and I think we all figured that at some point we'd see them have a run like that. The Panthers just played a nice ball game. They had 13 turnovers, but shot well at the free throw line, got to the free throw line, hit the threes, and built a big enough lead to propel them to the win. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, once I put my microphone back in. Able to go out. Sometimes the shots weren't always falling for a couple stretches there, but they found a way to recover, got the big one in a moment, and really the defense forcing those turnovers was the big catalyst in that to get momentum back anytime that it was starting to slip away for them, I thought.
Another player I want to talk about for Stephen-Argyle, Grace Carlson. I think she had one of her best games of the season. 17 points. She had 6 rebounds, including that steal at about the center line there, and she took it in and brought it in for the layup. And you could tell by the reaction of her teammates, they really respected a play like that. And, I thought she had a great ball game too. But Cass Lake-Bena, they're on a roll right now, and hoping to be a tough out when they get to the state tournament.
Yeah, who they play, where they play, we don't know, but it will be coming up next Tuesday, Wednesday, with the quarterfinal round at the out-state locations here. I don't know, it's probably going to be either at Pequot Lakes or at Perham High School, one of those. The closest location for whoever in the north plays. So we'll wait to see here. I'm sure everything will be coming out here shortly this weekend.
Yeah, I'm sure they're waiting patiently for all the details, and that's a fun part of the whole experience, waiting to see who you play, where you play, and all that, and that's what's going to be happening for Cass Lake-Bena. Let's run through a few more numbers here. Boy, Riley Mooney of Stephen-Argyle, 23 points, 12 of 13 at the free throw line, 12 rebounds. That is a monster night.
And really playing well. She was kind of the offensive fulcrum at times. They ran through her. Carlson in that first half or kind of struggled to get the footing going, it seemed like at times. There and went to Mooney a little bit. Carlson turned it on in the second half a little bit more, but Mooney being the engine driving the offensive motor here tonight, especially in that big run.
Grace Carlson with 17 points and 6 rebounds. And after that, the scoring really dropped off for the Storm. Leah Johnson hit a couple of threes for her 6, and then Greta Weberg scored all 4 of her points at the free throw line. For Cass Lake-Bena, Taryn Fraser, the junior, with 19 points. And Kaylee Fineday scored 13. Chrislyn Seeley scored 12. And Gabby Fineday, 11. And then Amira Leduc had 8. So the Panthers had 4 players in double figures and 1 with 8 points. And then Alyssa Wright added 2 points for Cass Lake-Bena. So they go into the state tournament having won 6 of their last 7. The Storm have their 6-game winning streak come to an end with a loss here tonight. So it's the second time in 3 years that the Storm have lost in the section finals. They lost to Red Lake a couple of years ago, and then the year before that, they made it to the state tournament. So,
you kind of mentioned it earlier about the precision there. Precision players there from RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton, online, planterdoc.com, the website, and some precision in this one. Free throw shooting, really both teams shooting very well with the numbers here tonight. But getting it done at the free throw line when you got those freebies, let's go knock them down, right?
31 of 41 combined.
That's a lot better than you or I could do, Tom.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton. Go online, planterdoc.com. When you're thinking about upgrading your planter, visit with the guys at RDK Enterprises here for precision in your fields.
All right. We'll take another break. Okay. Yeah, you're listening to coverage, the post-game show of the Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship game. Cass Lake-Bena wins it over Stephen-Argyle 65-55. KKCQ 96.7 FM, KRJB 106.5 FM, Garden Valley Channel 37, and yourliveevent.com.
Franson Bank and Trust is proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses of the Red River Valley. I'm Greg Slaughton, president of the Franson Bank in Ada. We're a Farmer Mac lender with competitive rates on equipment, land financing, and operating lines. With Franson's online and mobile banking, you can access your accounts and make deposits from anywhere, even from the cab of your tractor. Call Danielle or me and see how we can help you get 2021 off to a great start. 218-784-7124 or make an appointment online at fransonbank.com. Member FDIC.
The Holly JCs is all about giving back to their community. They are a part of many community events such as the Night to Unite, the Fall Stag, the Holly Rodeo, the Holes for Heroes Ice Fishing Tournament, and the Sandboxville. Since 2016, the Holly JCs has given nearly $60,000 in donations. To keep the support going, they need new members. Join the team and have fun at the Holly JCs. Find them on Facebook.
Heart of Lakes Meats is a proud supporter of the Heart of Lakes Conference. Thanks to all Heart of Lakes school districts, coaches, and student athletes for their hard work and adaptability through this winter season. The future looks brighter knowing we can face challenges together. The best way out is always through, and we believe we will come out of these challenges strong. Heart of Lakes Meats is a USDA-inspected meat processing plant located in Pelican Rapids. We support our local farmers and community any way we can. Good luck to all Heart of Lakes Conference teams from Heart of Lakes Meats in Pelican Rapids.
We are part of so many great communities across North Dakota. From small farm towns to big cities, one thing is for sure, we are proud to be part of your community. Hello, this is Dustin with Irie Insurance, and I am proud to work for Irie Insurance because we give back to our communities in so many ways, like United Way School Drive, the North Dakota Corn Growers Association, our local schools, and youth sports. So thank you for letting us be a part of your community and help protect it. To see some of our community efforts up and down the valley, go to IrieInsurance.com.
All right, we're back here at Ralph Engelstead Arena in Thief River Falls. Final score again, 65-55, Cass Lake-Bena over Stephen-Argyle. Kaylin will be having the sports nightcap coming up on KRJB and also on KKCQ 96.7 FM. And, it was turned out to be an entertaining game, just too big of a hill for Stephen-Argyle to climb and against a very tough Cass Lake-Bena team. So the Panther girls heading down to the state tournament.
Yeah, for Section 8A, congratulations to Cass Lake-Bena girls on the championship. The Badger Greenbush Middle River boys on their championship last night there to represent Section 8A. And, of course, everyone around the state here will be looking to see who matchups are coming up again the way the state tournament doing with the quarterfinals Tuesday and Wednesday at outstate sites to be announced. They will seed sections 1 through 4, then 5 through 8 separately, and they will match up for the quarterfinals, and then we'll get the state tournament going underway. But good to have that here this year. So been a interesting year, but hey, we got it in. We got it in.
Yeah, we did. And April 1st, bigger crowds can gather for those games down in the Twin Cities. So that'll be nice. But Jake, it's been a lot of fun, and certainly enjoyed the opportunity to broadcast the Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship game. Congratulations to Coach Carlson and the Storm on a great year. Her first year at the helm as head coach of Stephen-Argyle, getting to the section finals. And you know what? They're going to be pretty tough next year. Riley Mooney will be back. Grace Carlson will be back. Mary Kazmierczak will be back. Greta Weberg will be back. And that's pretty good.
Yeah, just 3 seniors on that roster. So, both teams going to bring back some firepower for next year. Should be fun here. But, yeah, it's been a great year. I want to also say before we sign off, thanks to all the sponsors throughout our coverage throughout the season. Appreciate everything they do, making it possible for us to be here with our broadcast, whether it's with the radio on 106.5 FM, KRJB, 96.7 FM, KKCQ, also with yourliveevent.com, the live video streaming, and also with Garden Valley Television here tonight on Channel 37. Been fun to bring you the matchups, the games, the contest here, and however we can here for this season there with the limited attendance and everything else. So.
Yeah, and then Mahnomen-Waubun did lose to Hancock tonight, 77-71.
Yes. Hancock defeats Mahnomen-Waubun 77-71 there for 6A boys. That matchup here tonight that we had for you on yourliveevent.com. We also had 8AA going on as well, too. I got to find that score. I haven't found that score yet. Not sure.
April 8th is a big day. Why?
First game for spring sports coming up.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong with the weather, right?
Oh, nothing at all. Looks like Fergus Falls was up 42-35 in the final minute there, that second half over Perham. So looks here as I'm trying to double check my rewind button here. It's very touchy when you have large fingers, Tom. You know, the small screen on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't make for easy there, but. Fergus Falls coming out with the victory there over Perham in that 8AA boys championship game there. So congratulations there to the Otters moving on to the state tournament.
Doesn't hurt to have a 6'10" kid like Fergus Falls. Doesn't hurt at all.
It does not.
All right. Jake, thanks a lot. Jake Berkmeyer. Appreciate the help here tonight, and thanks to, like you said, all of our great sponsors. And one more time, your final score, Cass Lake-Bena 65, Stephen-Argyle 55. Panthers are going to state out of Section 8A in girls basketball. From Ralph Engelstead Arena in Thief River Falls, Tom Milano saying so long for Jake Berkmeyer. Good night.